The 7th Annual Inclusion Conference has been hosted by Jefferson Parish Public Schools, Families Helping Families, Jefferson Parish Human Services Authority, and LaSig. The funding for this conference this year has been through ARRA stimulus funds.
This inclusion conference was different. Last year we had a conference where we broke out into different sessions, different concurrent sessions that were shorter, and so you moved around a lot. This year's conference was basically divided into two large groups with two nationally known speakers. So they both were very good. The presenters were very knowledgeable and brought good resources and good information for the parents as well as the professionals.
This year we were very lucky to have two nationally recognized guest speakers, Michael Shackelford, who is from Tennessee, and Susan Fitzell, who's from New Hampshire. Both are accomplished in their fields relating to students with special needs, educational leadership, and differentiation. At today's conference, we had close to 100 parents. We had school-based teachers and administrators, both school-based and central office.
By coming to this conference today, as a professional or a parent, because I too am a parent of a child with special needs and as well as an education advocate, so it allows me to assist my own child as well as help other parents assist them with strategies for their children in the classroom.
Because we are embarking on an Inclusive Practices initiative, we felt that it was very important for our participants to hear the perspective of some nationally recognized speakers. Each speaker spoke for 2.5 hours to the entire group. The group also received PowerPoint, handouts, resources, and books that were given out by our presenters. One of the important components of today's event was that the attendees learned valuable strategies for differentiation as well as inclusive practices.
By attending Susan Fitzell's workshop, I actually learned several different strategies. The two that stick out the most was memorization recall to enhance the memorization, and also vocabulary with visuals. So those are two things that I would use with my son, as well as incorporating and helping assist other families with their children as well.
After attending this conference, I plan to go to the library and check out some books and probably get on the internet as well and do a little bit more research about specifically sign language and some things about how the brain works so that I can more specifically address those in the classroom and at my house.
Inclusion is not only important for our students, it's also important for our future. Our leaders come from the students of today. They need to know that there is no special education Walmart. There is no special place for our children to go to the movies. They are completely integrated into society, and that has to begin with the educational process. It has to start when they're young and continue throughout their educational career. It has to be something that is considered normal and typical. It is beneficial to all students, those with special needs who are identified with IEPs, as well as those who are not identified, those who are typical children, those who are gifted children. Adults continue to need differentiation long after they've left the schoolhouse. A simple step stool is the differentiation tool between a woman who is 5 feet tall trying to reach the top of her cupboard and her husband who is 6.5 feet tall who doesn't need that step stool. It continues throughout our entire lives, and it has to become something that is normal and carried through every day.
I think these conferences are very helpful, and I'm excited about the collaboration between Families Helping Families and JPHSA and the school system in providing these sorts of resources for the community.
I always get new information from each workshop or training that I attend, and I want to say overall it's very good information that would assist me as a parent as well as being a professional as well. So in order for the parents to really have a clear understanding of what inclusion is, then the parents really need to be taught differentiated instructions and strategies of how that will be implemented in the classroom as well as in the community.